welcome to another small video, and today I'm bringing you the update of the May update teaser that they released. I'm in the Taiwanese account server. As you can see, it has come out. The sanctuary has been released on the new update for the Taiwan server, which came out last night. I'll be showing you the update itself first. So in the App Store. Oh, I can show you here like this actually before I show anything else. Okay. So in the App Store you can see the update came out on the 22nd. I put translate, but it doesn't really translate anything. But pretty much I was able to get the translation of it, and it says right here, open new building church, which I'm guessing sanctuary, but the translation. Located below the Gold Training Center, and the church does not need to upgrade the building level. So by translation, I'm guessing it says that you don't need to ever worry about upgrading the building, so you don't need to upgrade it to get more stuff from it. The sanctuary is a place of the dead. Its capacity of the policy is not enough to load the wounded soldiers, and the dead soldiers will have the capacity of the sanctuary in the odd battle. The wounded and the dead cannot enter the church. So I'm guessing there's more information on this in the game, which I'll check out in a bit. So new building, upgrades, research upgrades, training soldiers, treat wounded soldiers, change resources, etc. will automatically calculate the resources you need. I'll test that out in a bit to see how it calculates it. Acceleration direct use. So there's new additions with construction upgrade, research, training, hospital treatment, trapping weapons, installation integrations to do more. I guess this is the auto update that they mentioned. The optimization, lowered in prison value calculations, lower in prison, the loss of open strength value included the bonus. Well, yeah, the grammar is very off in translations. It's always been this way. Adjust numbers of new hands, delivery tools, use period. Optimize section installation tools, castle upgrade, monuments, dark elements open, monument, dark elements. I don't know what these are. Optimization, message delivery, new version of building interface. Okay, so it's just pretty much a lot of more updates, different things that they updated. Is this not showing? Whoops, I forgot to show it to you. So right here is where I have the translation from it. Everything I just read to you is just a translation of what came out in the update that was said to be. Like whatever this thing said, like that was the update. It was it translated. So we go back into the game. We can see that we have it there, but let's test out other things. So like the auto speed up should be technically active at the moment. Okay, so there's a new interface. As you can see, there's the resource now in the bottom. It tells you it requires workshop of level 6. There's the requirement for it. Let's go to a building that I can upgrade. We'll click upgrade. And it says okay, so it's just gonna do it. This is just a free one, but let's upgrade it to it's no longer free, which I believe this should no longer be a free upgrade. Okay, no, that one's still under free upgrade. How about this one? Okay, this one 12 minutes should not be a free upgrade at this VIP. So there's the construction boost speed that I have at the moment. If I were to put upgrade, help, if I were to speed up, the auto use speed up will automatically use this for 10 minutes, and we'll do to my and I will rush it to my 10-minute. So it's gonna use up this speed ups, I'm guessing. How's it calculating the speed up use? Because this is a question I had earlier. Like, is it gonna use your bigger speed ups first, or is it gonna use your smaller speed ups first? So right here it needs to speed up 25 minutes in order to automatically use speed up items for 25 minutes. It will use auto use. It's gonna use up so it's gonna use up the speed ups, ignoring your free speed up for VIP. As you can see, the speed up is a 21-minute speed up, and it's telling me to do a 15-minute speed up. I'm going to use for 15 minutes. So it tells you how much is gonna speed up for you, and it's not calculating 2 10s. It's calculating only 115 at the moment. to use that, it will automatically use the 15, and we go straight to the free. Okay, let's try that with a different. Let's keep trying that out. Let's keep testing it out. See how it actually. Let's try to figure out the mechanics behind it. It's free, and you can still upgrade again. So at 10 minutes. So because of my VIP, I can only speed up 7 minutes. At 7 minutes, I can speed up. So right here, it's only offering a 10 minute because I only have a 10 minutes. So let's change that up. Let's go right here to the gem store, speed up. Let's buy a few 1 minutes. Oh, that's what you want to come back. Okay. So with a few 1 minutes in my inventory, it will automatically use 2 minutes of speed up. Because we have 2 minutes of free speed up. Okay, so it's using the small speed ups up to where you can use the free speed up. So 20 minutes, that means we have 13 minutes worth of speed ups that we need to do before we can get the free speed up. So we use auto speed up. We use 13 minutes worth of speed ups, and then you can use it for free. So the auto speed up is actually working pretty nicely. It's better than what I hoped, honestly. I was honestly expecting to have to it was using your bigger speed ups first instead of your smaller ones. So the auto upgrades. Okay, so right here, auto resource. Let's see how this works. So if I were to put train, there should be an auto resource kind of deal. Well, it tells me it's going to use 1,000, which is how much is missing. It's going to use 1,000, which is okay. So using the smaller one, it's not using any of the bigger ones. Because I believe I have more stone in bags. So we go to I forgot how to do it here. Okay, so I do have bigger stone ones in bags. So it's going to be using the smaller ones. No, not this. So it's going to be using the smaller one. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. So use the smaller ones you have, so you can use the amount of resources that you need for it. So it actually works pretty nicely. You just put upgrade and it uses automatically. This is pretty good for people that have a super high upkeep like myself. So those are things. Let's see right here. We need to where the goddess performs miracles. Okay. So then let's see. My infirmaries can fit 1,000 troops. So let's speed up 1,000 troops. How am I gonna speed up? So we use auto use. I'm gonna use the actual speed ups for it. Alright, let's build up an army because I need to either way complete this, keep expanding here. So we're just gonna keep using the auto use. You just use other units, and then we'll just click here auto use for 34 minutes. And it's doing it automatically. I don't need to worry about. Oh, and it tells you when you don't have enough resources in back to speed up anything. Okay, so in that case, let's start collecting resources that I have not collected before. So then let's see, what do we have here? Solo event, okay. Send helps. Okay. Can we make more troops? Not at the moment. So I wanna unlock to this area because it just says where miracles happen. They say, is there any new research? There does not seem to be any new research out for it. Is there anything under instructions? There's no new event. News. Still same as usual. Okay. So there's not much I can really click on this at the moment. Let's just keep training more troops. Oh wait, my bad. So I'll train some troops up. I'll see if I unlock to that area, and then I'll let you know if there's anything more. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay. So I was able to get someone to hit me and for the main infirmaries. So this is a message I got. So the Oracle says lost souls in battle will be able to take refuge in the sanctuary. So the battle report showed me, oh, what is this? When your infirmary is full, you can't fill it anymore. Wounded troops, don't fret. Some of them will be sent to the sanctuary where you can invoke divine resurrection to save them. Devotion is required to use Divine Resurrection. Devotion will accumulate over time while you have troops in the sanctuary. You can also earn devotion by completing divine tasks. So devotion is like a new resource that is going to be produced when you have troops in the sanctuary. The goddess will also bless you with divine providence, using her powers to save your troops. Okay, so right here it shows. Let's see. So devotion will commit over time when you have troops in sanctuary. Use devotion to resurrect your troops. You can also earn more devotion by completing divine tasks. So devotion per hour is 430. This castle's 5, so it might be more for higher castles. I'll check that out later. You can increase devotion primary production by healing all troops in the infirmary. Okay, so the less troops I have in my infirmary, the faster production it works. There's 11 tasks, which are complete 20 admin quests, open mystery boxes, which gives you 2,000, 1,000. There's gathering quests in here as well. Complete hero stages, hit monsters, send helps, and get essence. So these are some quests that I can do. I have 11 quests to do. Right here it says collect, claim your troops by divine providence after the countdown ends. So you also have a time limit, a minimum time that you have to wait before you can resurrect. If I were to click resurrect, if I were to resurrect all of them, I would require 261 devotion points. Let's see how fast it can produce devotion points if I were to heal everything. If I were to heal everything, I don't have enough troops. I do. Okay, so everything healed. It will look at the rate. So now my devotion is 860 per hour. So I should be able to heal all of these up within like, what is this, 20 minutes. So there's a new resource you will require, and there is a limit. So the amount of troops the sanctuary can hold, your castle to hold more troops in the sanctuary. Okay, so the sanctuary, that you don't upgrade the building at all. It just requires your castle level. So the higher castle level you have, the more troops you can fit in here. Now here's what I also noticed. This can send all your dead troops in here. So as you can see, it has 261 troops. But yeah, okay. Right here, red. So this is the attack. I got someone to attack me. They filled up my infirmaries and they have sent 373 red. So these were sent straight into which were in a regular basis before this update. There will be reds whatsoever, all of them. So 373 of those 373, we have 261. So we'll do a calculation on that. So it's 261 divided by 373. So about 70% of my troops that were dead were sent here. And let's see how long what I can do once the timer goes down. So I'll wait out. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice I had my camera in there. Actually, let me just cover my camera. Let me just stop right there. Okay, so right here on the bottom left, this is what I meant. There's a cooldown timer before you can actually collect the troops, which seems to be about 3 to 5 minutes. And this is was that right? Okay, yeah. So you have a cooldown, so you have to wait after you lose the troops if you can actually heal them. So you cannot be, so if you're defending, you cannot automatically heal them right away. And it only works, of course, once your infirmaries are full. And clearing out your infirmaries, like healing them up, will make you produce more devotion over per hour. And then you have this divine task to get more devotion. They all say incomplete because I haven't done any of these. Admin quest, that's not easy. None of these are super easy. Maybe hero stages. Let's see how that works. So 10 hero stages. I haven't used the energy in this account, so I don't think I have auto either. So let's do that. It's in a while manually, so I don't really remember. Oh, like this. Okay. No, it's not making it bigger. Okay. The tutorial, I hate it. Why can't I skip it? I want to skip it. Alright, there we go. So we complete 10. It says the divine task was completed. Now the cooldown went down, so I can come to the divine task, collect the divine task. The claim will exceed your maximum devotion. This extra devotion will be forfeited. Claim anyway. Claim. Okay, so you have a limit of how much devotion. So you can only hold as much devotion as as you currently need. So like my capacity here says 34,000, but I got the message saying that it was too much devotion. So wait, this is divine providence. Okay, this is throwing me off. So this actually got separated into two different things. So let's see. We have right here a total, no, not that one. This one. So 373 are dead. From those 373, I can resurrect 261 with devotion, and then I got divine providence. So this is free. So these are the ones I can so a portion of them come out for free. Let me do the math. 373, right? So it's 37 divided by 373. So about, what is that? 1% of what I lose. 1%. 103. 10%. 10%. 10% of the reds that I get are I can do from divine providence, which is, this is completely free. Did not use any devotion whatsoever. Oh, did I get a subscriber just now? Thank you for subscribing. New subscriber right in the middle of this. Wow, perfect. Okay, and then we have what I can restore with divine devotion. And divine devotion, the capacity is based on how many troops you have in here, so you cannot build this up and just have it saved up for the future. So you have to wait for production. You have to then save up these tasks, and they reset daily. So I'm guessing you have to complete the task on the day that it happens for you to be able to collect more devotion. And there might be even more tasks for higher castle levels, who knows. And then once I put resurrect, it uses the devotion up. I click resurrect, and that's it. I cannot do anything else. Let's see, sanctuary rules. I didn't check this out before. So you take the wandering souls of those who have fallen in battle but cannot enter the infirmary. The goddess blesses those in devotion with the power of resurrection with these poor souls. So some rules to follow. Some of your fallen troops that cannot enter the infirmary when the infirmary is full will be directed to the sanctuary. Just some of them, not all of them. As we saw, we got 10% from the divine resurrection and 70% on the devotion usage. So sanctuary effects: there's sanctuary capacity, devotion production speed, devotion granted by divine tasks. Will grow stronger as you increase caster level. So the higher caster level you have, the more capacity you will have on how many you can heal, how many you can revive, how much devotion you produce, how much devotion you get from tasks as well. So troops killed in wonders will not be able to enter the sanctuary. So like royal wonder, feudal wonders, royal chalice, bases, forts. Okay, so if your infirmaries get full from any kind of WoW battles, so like the base, forts, chalice, wonders, etc., like all those kind of deals, those will not be sent to sanctuary. So divine resurrection. The divine resurrection was the one that was for free. So devotion will be provided when there are troops that require divine resurrection in the sanctuary. Use devotion to resurrect your troops. More devotion is required to resurrect higher tier troops. Okay, expected. So devotion production speed will slow down as the number of wounded troops in the infirmary increases. Okay, so the less troops you have in your infirmaries, the faster you will be able to produce more devotion. Divine tasks will be available when there are troops that require divine resurrection in the sanctuary. Complete divine tasks to earn devotion. Divine tasks you have completed will reset daily and can be completed again. Gain more devotion for divine tasks by increasing your castle level. Okay, we mentioned that earlier. Divine Providence, troops in the Divine Providence are blessed by the goddess and can be resurrected with her power. However, this takes time. Claiming your troops from Divine Providence once the countdown ends. Countdown will reset when new troops arrive. Okay, so you cannot keep them there. You have to you have to wait for the timer to move up. Oh, right here it tells you by castle level how much you can split and how much production you do per hour base. So this is the base that we saw earlier, the 430, and it just gets increased with less troops inside the infirmary. So as we can see, once your CS 25, you can fit 1.25 million troops in here. But if we're talking about we're seeing about 80% troops that are saved, you will need to lose about, let's see, we're looking at 80%. 1 million, that's 200. We're looking at about 1.5 million reds. Will mean that you will fill up your sanctuary with 1.5 million reds in your battle report when you're being attacked. Those will be saving in Sanctuary. You will only produce 1,100, but if we saw the production, it will increase by 100% when all beds are empty, which is about, I think the percentage was when it increased. It would be about 2,000 production, so you will have to rely on task in order to be able to resurrect the troops that are in your Sanctuary. So that's pretty much it on this update. It might have been longer than I usually do it. I will cut down a lot of parts. We probably won't even know those parts that I cut off because I just made it a little too long. But that's pretty much all for this video. I hope you found this informational. So pretty much we saw the change in the interface that they mentioned, which was number 5. We had the South Sanctuary, which is the first one, and we have not. I don't know the other one. Oh, the hero one, the leader. When you lose your leader, what happens? So let me get up to someone's face again. Actually, is there anyone here that I can lose my leader to? Maybe him. Let's see if I can lose my leader to him. So because the other thing that was in the update was that you can lose when you lose your leader. Can I speed this up? Yeah, jams. I don't think so. So when you lose your leader, you're supposed to be able to still be able to use your talents. Like your talents will still apply. So let me reset my talents while it's still marching. So I will have this resource production. I will have this stone production, and I will have like this construction speed. So I should have all these boosts. And if we were to look at my stats, we have construction speed 9%, and we have food and stone production up at 12 and 8.5%. Now, when we lose our leader, actually I should have kept one stat in attack. How much XP do I need? Quite a bit of XP. Can I get that XP here? Okay, leveled up, talents before it gets capped. Okay, so I lost my leader, right? Did I lose my leader? Oh, I burned it. Never mind. I burned the person. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to lose my leader. Okay, I'm gonna need to teleport next to someone, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Alright guys, it took me a while, but I finally reached castle 10, castle level 10. So I was able to lose my leader. And this is what I noticed from the update. So you still cannot change your gear or your talents. So pretty much whatever you get capped with, that gets locked, period. Which is nothing different. And looking at the stats, I still have my construction stats that came from my talents, as well as my research. My research and my production stats. So those are still good. The ones that I do not know how they apply though is the army stats, because army wise I have the 1.5% from talents that my talents give me, but it does I do remember the other saying deployable talents do not, or deployed talents do not matter. So I'm guessing war talents still, war stats will still not apply. But it's possible that they will. Maybe just whenever you don't send the leader out. But the deployed talents for war will be the ones that do not apply. I currently not able to get my leader because I put it in a pretty big castle, and can I get my leader back for another 3 hours, and I'll hopefully have the video uploaded by then, but we'll see. So pretty much you keep the stats. So pretty much all your production, you get like 0 and you're in wrong talents, such as like resource production, when you're hyper, including including. Did they return it? No, they didn't return it. Why did that change? Weird. Okay, so like your production wise, you're still gonna like your production, your construction, and your research speed. Like you're gonna keep that. You won't be going fully based on that. So you're still gonna be able to work on that. You're still gonna be able to work on stuff around your castle when you have your leader captured, which is pretty much what we already knew was gonna happen. But the things that we cannot change leader. Okay, oh, here it is. Leader capture. Leader boosts that are still active include talents, equipment, and hero battle skills. It doesn't really say much. So hero, so it's talents, equipment, and hero battle stats. And battle skills. Okay. So yeah, you pretty much keep all your stats technically. Okay, no, yeah, and you do keep your your stats. It's just that you don't get the stats when you're sending out armies to attack, because of course you don't have the leader to attack with. But you do keep all your stats then, even when you get captured. That's pretty much it on this update. I hope you enjoy. It should be coming out tomorrow, I'm guessing, because that was released the day after they released in the test server, unless some an issue comes up. And as you can see in the test server right now, we already have Lord's Ball going on. That's gonna be tomorrow for us. So I hope you guys keep an eye open for this. As you already know, the sanctuary update. The rules, I already went over them. How to heal them. How to revive them. The calculation for that one test. It could be a random number, but for me that time it was 80%. 70% that used devotion, and then 10% that was automatically free after the 3-minute cooldown at CS5. So I hope you found that informational. I hope it helped out. Catch you on the next one. Peace.